So we're at Virginia Landing RV Park, and it's a bay from the ocean. I think the tide's coming in, so I think the water, we'll see how far the water actually comes up. But this is the whole RV park. It's mostly perms, except for the center areas that you see, mostly 30 amp, all no sewer. We got a 50 amp, but that is gorgeous. We can see that from our RV. Hey guys.
I'm Bob.
I'm Barb. Together we make up
HetteshWorld.
It's K&M Ride Day. Where are we riding today, Bob?
We're gonna hunt down John and Miriam Travel Odyssey.
So you guys better run. So we were super excited that we were doing this meetup with John and Miriam. Why do we like them again?
Is it the beach?
Is it that they drive a Can-Am? Is it that they're epic stars in the world of Can-Am riding? I think it's because they resemble Burt Reynolds and Sally Fields.
That could be it.
That's it. Seriously, we do love John and Miriam. They have been a huge inspiration to us in regards to the development of our channel.
They're just a good, loving couple.
Yep, honest, decent, responsible, and fun. Who knew?
Yep.
We knew.
We knew.
We snuck up and we're at John and Miriam's house. And you know how we know? Here's Blue Spidey. And then look. Ta-da! And the trailer. What are we doing today, John and Miriam?
We're riding to Cape Charles.
And it's gonna be crazy! So, I like going under bridges, and you know you hit the horn when you're under a bridge, but I don't know about you all, I don't like sitting under a bridge for a period of time. It makes me a little nervous. What kind of cracks are there? So John and Miriam put together a little excursion for us, and they included fellow Can-Am riders Steve and Jane and Dan. And it was an epic ride that took us out on the eastern shore. Hi! Hi! Do I scan it up here? Okay, thank you.
We met up with the other couples at the gas station. There we went across Chesapeake Bay Bridge-Tunnel, which we have done before, which is an epic ride in itself.
The Chesapeake Bay Bridge-Tunnel is a complex of trestles, artificial islands, tunnels, and bridges that run across the entrance to Chesapeake Bay. It provides a vehicular roadway between the Norfolk Hampton Road area and Cape Charles. It was begun in 1958 and completed in 1964.
So this bridge tunnel consists of 17.6 miles, and 2 of the miles, 2 separate sections, is where you go actually under tunnel. It is 13.6 high, so there's plenty of space for larger rigs and for tractor trailers.
We will have an upcoming video featuring our RV going through the tunnel where it's very tight and close.
So when you got a truck coming at you in a larger rig, it does have you grab the steering wheel pretty tight, because you don't want to make sure that the other person is staying on their side of the double yellow line.
Riding across the bridge is an incredible experience, especially if you're riding a motorcycle, because first you're just out in the middle of the bay, surrounded by tons and tons of water out in the open, the fresh air, beauty everywhere, wildlife, and then suddenly you're thrust into a tunnel deep underground.
Tunnels, they were constructed for the boat traffic that goes overhead, so that's what right now they're in the process of building some deeper tunnels, I guess, for larger boat travel. Look at that beautiful sky.
It is a toll tunnel bridge that you have to pay to go over. We did use our Easy Pass, and it was $14 to ride the motorcycle over one way.
Yeah, and I believe if you're in a 24-hour period, it's free going both ways. But if it's over the 24-hour period, you're paying $14 for each way. we got some storms, look like they're brewing. We know storms are heading out.
And then this happened. A woman is knocking on our door. Why is she knocking on our door, Bob? We're not there. What's going on?
She's to tell us that on the eastern seaboard there is a tropical storm that had developed and was heading our way, where we were on a small peninsula in our camper. So we were having to either move to another safer spot of the campground. Definitely will flood if we get a water surge of more than 4 feet, which had to be 6 feet. We decided to move on.
The scary part is that we weren't there when she arrived. We saw it on our Ring doorbell alert, and we were trying to figure out what was going on because there's a way to communicate with people, and everything just went silent because all the power and everything went out around the campground and all around that area where we were staying, because we were staying a little bit past Cape Charles at 1,000 Trails location.
Once we had lost power, the Ring did not restore power back. I knew the camper had power because we do have one control, and I knew power was back. But for some reason, the outdoor camera did not want to restore.
It said, bye-bye, we're not going to tell you what's going on. Because at first we thought maybe somebody was trying to break into the camper, because, you just don't know. And we've never really encountered that before. And I know that John and Miriam believe, for some reason, that we bring weather wherever we go.
Yeah.
I mean, last year we experienced every kind of weather there was, except an evacuation of a storm surge. So now we can check that off the list as well. We're brewing up a storm and bringing it to you. So it was a pretty scary night when we got back that night after having dinner with John and Miriam and saying our goodbyes to them, not getting to have our second day of fun and riding with them because we had to evacuate. We did leave super early in the morning just to be safe. So we hope that you liked this video. We want you to give it a thumbs up. That would be wonderful. That pushes us up in the YouTube algorithm. We want you to smash up that notification bell. Of course, Bob wants you to
give us your comments. Let us know. Have you been across Chesapeake Bay Bridge? We know you've been to wineries.
Yeah.
We know you've been to restaurants.
It's guaranteed that our subscribers are drinking and eating, probably while they're watching us.
We just want to thank John and Miriam for making the arrangements for this ride up, because we don't get to ride with a lot of Can-Am riders. And it was totally awesome.
Definitely want to give a shout out and thank you to Steve and Jane, as well as Dan. We had so much fun hanging out with you guys. And as Bob said, it was incredible. Remember, we're HetteshWorld.
Come travel in our incredible world.
Bye.